Welcome back to Yoga with Erin. Today's practice is a 22-minute yoga workout designed to support post-workout recovery. It increases hip and hamstring flexibility, reduces soreness, and supports joint mobility. So when you're ready, roll out your mat and let's begin. Let's start today's class in a seated pose at the center of the mat. Close your eyes. Rest your hands comfortably on the knees or in your lap. Lengthen the crown of your head toward the sky and root your sit bones down into the earth to lengthen the spine. Draw your awareness to your breath. Begin by simply noticing the inhales and the exhales. The next time you breathe out, see if you can push out every last bit of air. Then as you breathe in, fill the lungs from the lower rib cage to the mid rib cage, all the way up to the upper chest. As you breathe out, exhale completely. One more time. Take a full deep breath in, filling up completely on the in-breath. And then exhale, let it all go. Gently float your eyes open and on an inhale, reach the arms overhead. As you exhale, take a twist, gazing over the right shoulder, placing the left hand on the right knee. On your in-breath, reach the arms overhead and we'll twist to the opposite side. This time, gaze over the left shoulder. Right hand rests on the left knee. On your inhale, gently find your way back to center, reaching the arms up and overhead. And as you exhale, draw the hands to your heart. And now we'll take a few neck stretches. Release the hands and drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Reach around with that right hand and place it on the left side of the head for a little leverage. You should feel the left side of the neck opening. And then begin to shift the chin down just a little bit towards the chest. And then softly release the right hand and draw the left ear over to the left shoulder. Reach around with that left hand. Use it for a little leverage to stretch the right side of your neck. And then drop the chin down toward the chest. Release the hand, allow the head to come through center, and this time interlace both hands behind the base of the neck and very gently, mindfully, stretch through the entire neck. Release the hands and let's take some seated cat-cows. As you inhale, open the heart and press the chest forward. Exhale, round your spine, chin to the chest. Begin to flow back and forth, opening the chest, rounding the spine. Open as you inhale, round as you exhale. Inhale forward and exhale back. Flow with your breath. And now let's make our way to center. And we'll come onto our hands and knees. And from here, let's tuck the toes, lift the hips, and press back to downward facing dog. On an inhale, hinge forward to plank, drop the knees, open the heart and chest. And as you exhale, round your spine, tucking chin to chest, lift the hips and press back to down dog. Let's repeat that. Inhale, forward to plank, drop the knees, open the heart and chest. Exhale, round your spine, lift the hips and press back to down dog. On your next inhale, hinge forward to plank. This time, step forward into a forward fold. Clasp opposite elbows. Allow the crown of the head to magnetize toward the earth, sit bones reaching to the sky. Release the hands, soften the knees, and gently roll yourself vertebrae by vertebrae up to standing. Shrug the shoulders down and away from the ears. And from here, let's open the feet wide into a wide-legged straddle. As you inhale, reach the arms out like a T, and as you exhale, hinge forward from the waist, clasping the ankles. If you're very flexible and the crown of the head touches the earth, you might need to walk the feet closer together to allow the spine room to relax and create space. Let's now walk both hands over to the outer right ankle. Allow the crown of the head to move toward that right ankle as well. And now we'll walk through center and bring both hands to the outer left ankle. Let the torso drape over that left leg. And at the same time, be mindful of distributing the weight equally between both feet. Inhale back through center. Halfway lift. And this time reach around behind you, interlace the palms, and forward fold as you exhale. Keep reaching the sit bones up toward the sky. Let the palms fall as far as comfortable behind you. And then gently bring the hands to the hips. Lengthen the spine as you rise back up to a standing position. From here, we'll pivot the right toes out, preparing for triangle pose. Reach the right hand as far as you can, and then drop it down, resting it on the right ankle or shin. Gaze up at the top hand. Be mindful of lengthening through both sides of the waist. So even the underside of the waist here is reaching, opening, stretching. As you exhale, lower the left hand down to the earth, placing the hands one on each side of the right foot. Walk the back foot in about a footprint or so, and then fold the torso forward over the right leg for pyramid pose. If the hamstrings are especially tight, feel free to place blocks underneath your hands. Mindfully shift the left hip forward as you pull the right hip back, just squaring the hips off. Inhale to lengthen your spine, bend the right knee, extend the left leg behind you, Lower the left knee to the earth and place both palms to the inside of your right foot. Roll onto the pinky toe edge of the right foot. You can either stay on the left hand or come down to the forearm, and then reach the right hand back, bend the left knee. See if you can clasp the foot or the ankle. If not, just move in that direction. Let's take a few deep breaths here, allowing each exhale to dissolve tension and each inhale to create spaciousness in the body. Softly release. Let's come back to both palms and heel toe the right foot to the center line of the mat. Straighten the right leg as you pull the hips back. So a very similar pose to our pyramid pose. This time we're resting on the left knee, so you can really focus in on the stretch of that right hamstring. Think of lengthening the crown of the head toward the right toes and squaring the hips off with one another. On your inhale, rebend the right foot, come off of the back knee, and let's pivot into Skandasana. Right knee is bent, left leg is straight with the left toes pointing to the sky. If the balance is there, you can open the arms in opposite directions and gaze up at the left hand. And from here, we'll draw the hands to the heart and shift over to the other side, bending the left knee, straightening the right leg, and flexing the right toes. If you find your balance, open the arms in opposite directions and gaze up at the right fingertips. And now we'll shift to center, bring the feet parallel with the short edges of your mat, and rise up to standing. Inhale, open the arms, and we'll prepare for triangle pose. Left toes face to the short edge of your mat. Extend through both sides of the torso and rest the left hand on the ankle, the shin, or the floor. Gaze up at your right fingertips, and all the while think of pulling that right hip back and left hip forward. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, lower the right fingertips to the earth, placing the hands alongside the left foot. Heel toe the right foot in a footprint, and fold the torso over the left leg. Give your body a few breaths to soften and open without forcing or straining. Just be present in the posture. As you inhale, begin to lengthen through your spine. Come onto the right toes as you straighten that leg behind you. Place both palms to the inside of the left foot. Either stay on your palms or come down to the forearms. Open to the pinky toe edge of that left foot, and then reach back with the left hand. And if it's accessible, clasp the foot, the ankle, or the shin. Think of broadening through the front of the chest, opening through the left shoulder, and balancing the weight on that right knee so you're not shifting onto the right side, but rather keeping the weight distributed right in the center of the knee. Gently release that pose. Heel toe the left foot to the center line of your mat, straighten the left leg, and fold the torso forward over the left leg. Keep the right sit bone directly over the right knee. And then think of lengthening from the mid-back up through the neck. So we're not compressing, we're creating space between the discs of the spine. On your inhale, rise back up, rebend the left knee, and let's come into Skandasana. Left knee is bent, right leg is straight, right toes point to the sky. Hands can rest at the heart, and then we'll shift over to the other side. And if you can, keep the hands at the heart. One more time on each side, shifting over to the left, and then over to the right. Let's shift to center, parallel the feet with the short edges of the mat. And this time we'll open the toes, preparing to come into a squat. So align the knees directly over the heels, reach the arms out like a T, and then reach the hands overhead, interlace the hands, flip the palms to the sky, and take a side bend over to the right. Inhale through center, and exhale side bend left. Inhale through center, one more time, each direction, staying deep into that squat. Inhale, reach high, and exhale, place the palms on the knees. Let's drop the right shoulder down toward the earth, and then the left shoulder down. One more time, each side, right shoulder dips, and left shoulder dips. Inhale through center, and this will feel good. Straighten the legs, reach high. Parallel the feet as you draw the hands to the heart. From here, let's step forward to the top of the mat. Sweep the arms overhead, and as you exhale, come into a forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, step the right foot back, come into a lunge, place the palms on the left knee, and press into the palms as if you're pressing the torso as far as you can away from that left knee. Hold here. Breathe into that right hip flexor. And then release the hands. Step back into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, step the right foot forward, lower the left knee, press the palms against the right knee, and then think of the heart moving away from the knee. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, replace the hands on the earth, step back, downward facing dog. Big breath in, and big breath out. From here, let's lower down to the knees, spread the knees to the edges of the mat, and let's rest in a wide leg child's pose. We'll conclude our practice here, so if you would prefer a traditional Shavasana, feel free to make your way onto your back. Wherever you are, tune into your breath. Calm the breath, center the mind, ground the body. Let's gently rise up to a seat. come into a cross-legged position. Close the eyes. Notice the steady flow of breath in and out. Feel the body's openness. And gently repeat to yourself, my body is strong, open, and resilient. As you inhale, reach the arms overhead. And as you exhale, draw your hands to your heart center. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope this class has left you feeling amazing in your body, grounded in your mind, and centered in your spirit.